Welcome back to the another part of this AutoCAD series. So in today's video, we'll be learning about layers. So you can find layers here in the layer panel of Home tab. You can access the layer properties by clicking here on this layer properties, or you can use its command Alt+A and press enter to access layer properties manager. Here you will find the default layer named 0, and there is tick mark, that means it is current layer, and there are some properties assigned to it, like its color is white, line type is continuous, and line weight is default. You can change it by clicking here. You can change its color, its line type, and line weight according to your needs. So currently it is the layer that's default, so let's draw a circle. Here you can see the circle is white and its line is continuous. That means it is in the 0 layer, and there are no other layers, so the 0 is the default layer. So let's delete this circle for now and let's create some new layers. For that, click here on this new layer option. So layer 1, layer 2 and layer 3. And all the properties are similar now, so we need to change that first. So for layer 1, let's make it color red. Layer 2 color blue, and layer 3 orange. You can change this line type, so let's do that also. Let's also change the line type. So for layer 1, let's make it ISO dash line. Okay, let's select it and okay. And for other layers, let's make it continuous, and line weight, let's change only of layer 1. So line weight, let's make it 0.3 mm and okay. So let's leave that all for now. Let's make a circle in layer 1. So for that, double click on this layer and you can see the tick mark is in front of the layer 1. So let's make a circle, and it's in red color, that means it is in layer 1. And double click in layer 2 and let's make a rectangle in layer 2. And the rectangle is blue in color, and finally again make a rectangle in layer 3. Double click in the layer 3 to activate, and let's make a rectangle on it also, so it is orange in color. So I made 3 different sketches in 3 different layers. So let's check that. So let's check its properties now. For circle, right click on it and properties. Here you can see the color is red and line type is ISO dash and line weight is a bit bold, that we have chosen. And for layer 2, let's check it also, properties. So color is blue, line type by layer, so everything is by layer. So we have drawn 3 different sketches in 3 different layers. So I hope you got that. Layer properties manager, in the first column you will see a bulb symbol. So if you click on this symbol, let's click on for layer 1. So as you saw, there was circle in the layer 1, but the layer, as I click on this layer, the yellow bulb turned into blue and my circle has disappeared. And if I want the circle back, I can simply click on that bulb again and my circle reappears. By clicking on it, you can turn on and off the visibility of the layer. So second in the column is freeze. As you will click on it, let's do it for layer 2. In layer 2 there was a rectangle in blue color and it is freeze. And if I'll click again on it, it will be back. So the current layer is in layer 3. So let's click on this for now. So here you can see AutoCAD has warned me that this layer is current layer, so it cannot be frozen. So we can't freeze the current layer. So I'll click close it for now. As you can see, I'll click on this layer 2 and freeze it again. So it's gone from the screen. So when you freeze layer, it temporarily goes out of the system memory, making your file light in weight. You can freeze a layer that you currently aren't using to make your file light in size. So let's make it reappear again. And the third on this column is lock. If I click on this lock icon, it locks the object in that layer. So let's lock layer 1. So here you can see the color of the layer 1 is faded a bit. It was a bit darker. So when I lock it, it is, the color fades and it's a bit blurred. and if I select it and try to delete it, I can't delete it because the current layer is locked. When you lock the layer, you can't make any changes to it. So let's unlock it. So fourth on the column is plot. So if I'll click on this plot, you will see a red symbol here. That means the layer won't appear in the printout. So if we print this drawing, the layer 1 won't appear in the printout. So we have already talked about this color, line type and line weight. So let's remove this plot for now. And the last on this column is transparency. So if I click on this transparency, let's do that for layer 1. You will get a dialog box where you can set the transparency between 0 to 90. So let's make it 50 and press enter. So you can see the circle is faded a bit. So let's make it back as it was 0. Let's suppose that I don't want this layer to and I want to delete it, but I can't delete it because the current layer cannot be deleted because there is some space to that layer. So let's close it and let's delete this rectangle. Now if I'll delete this layer, it can be deleted easily. So if the layer has any kind of space, any kind of properties, if the layer has any kind of sketch in the drawing area, you can't delete that layer. So for that you need to delete the sketch and only the layer can be deleted. So let's again add layer 2. Let's make it blue in color so we can differentiate it, and let's make a rectangle back again. Currently layer 3 is the default layer, so the rectangle is in layer 3. Double click on it and the layer 2 will be the default layer. Draw the rectangle and the rectangle is in layer 2 now. And now let's learn about masked layer properties. So we have drawn 3 layers, layer 1, layer 2 and layer 3. You can find the masked layer properties here. So its command alias is LAYMAT. Now let's learn about masked layer. So let's mask the properties of layer 3 and layer 2. So let's mask the layer 2 properties to layer 3 properties. For that, click on this mask layer here, and then the command alias is asking to select object that I need to change. So I'll be changing this layer 2. So I click on this, press enter, and then now command line is asking me to select the destination layer. So I want to layer 2 to match with layer 3, so I'll click in this layer 3. So here you can see the layer 2 was at first in the blue color, now it's in orange color because I have matched layer 2 properties with layer 3 properties. So this layer is matched with layer 3. I hope you got it. If there are any kind of question, you can comment down in this video. Thank you for watching.